I hadn't heard a single good thing about it.
No, I mean, it's rare when the critics and the audience agree.
True.
So
It is
take that for
rare.
what you will.
When they both come together to tell you it's bad, it's probably bad.
Yeah, exactly. So, but the issue you have with a lot of movies is that the I was trying to say is YouTube has too much hate content on MCU. If people or critics you trust say it's bad, it's okay to believe it. I just don't trust YouTube reviews.
No, dude, I agree with Patrick on that one for sure. Like that, and then we're seeing the same thing with crapping on content is the easiest way to get attention.
Here's the thing, though, right? Like people are watching that content because it resonates with them, right? It's not getting clicks just because it's being contrarian.
It does.
It's getting clicks because It's getting clicks because people agree with it.
Right. But there is and this is where, like, as somebody who does content, like, I have to always be like, I'm always trying to be very cognizant of the influence that I can actually quote unquote wield at times. And so it's easy to see that content creators can sour the pot. And so, yes, they kind of, in a way, there is a possibility of them creating that same, anger and the frustration around the game or the show, and then feeding into that. So it ends up being like, oh, I watched this video and I really thought about it. It's not that the critique can be wrong, but we do see this sense where my personal thing is like, yeah, I might use like a YouTube review, decide if I want to get a babysitter and go see this movie with my wife. But more often than not, like, I'll watch it and then I'll go listen to reviews and then formulate something. But the opposite does happen, and I think that is, like, art's subjective, right? Like, maybe somebody really enjoyed, a certain MCU movie where, like, I think WandaVision was incredible. Loki season 2, incredible. The Guardians of the Galaxy 3, incredible. But what made those stand out, and why are the other movies not doing so well? And it's all about, I think, their hubris. They thought they could get away with anything, and so then they just, like, even James Gunn said that, like, they would start movies without even having a finished script, and so all of a sudden people are just kind of like, well, like, why did that happen? It doesn't seem to make any kind of sense. And then they've run into almost what the DCEU had, where it was just inconsistent in quality. You'd have Wonder Woman coming out and being great, Aquaman doing incredible, then you would just see them take a huge dip. It's like, and then it was just like, so it was so inconsistent. I'd end up going to the movie like, I'm a fan of DC. Let's see if this surprises me. Like, all right, I don't know what this is, but I do have a lot of hope for James Gunn's DCU, because I think that's what those properties deserve, especially when you look at their animated lineup. Like, the animated DC is so good, and I'm like, why can't we have this?
Yeah.
On the like stuff was good, man.
Yeah, it's incredible. And so it's like, guys, okay, you figured that out. Sony's figuring out animated Spider-Man. They can't seem to do the real life Spider-Man stuff. Stick with the stuff you're good at, Let's just keep going with that. Then
got endless possibilities with the animated one, especially with the Spider-Verse.
Oh, exactly. They could do so much, and they're like, and yeah, they're playing around with it. DC and TV and movies baffles me. Batman is probably the most profitable and redone hero ever. Yet, when was the last good Batman movie? Have you seen the Robert Pattinson Batman, Patrick? That was phenomenal.
I've still got to see that one. Is it
good? It's absolutely an incredible. Now, what I hope, because they're going to do it, they're doing a trilogy. What I hope for that character is, I want to see also more investment into the Bruce Wayne side of the character, but that's just something that I kind of want to see. Oh, the actor who plays, he's an incredible actor. So if you are only thinking of him from Twilight, like, note that Patterson, like, the guy he's incredible. And it's like, yeah, I'm really happy that he's in this role, and then people really enjoyed his first foray into Batman.
Yeah, I've heard he's really good too, and everyone kind of is funnel visioned into his role in Twilight, but I've heard he's really good outside of that as well.
Yeah,
he's done other stuff, but I just don't know what.